Fellow Ugandans, I'm issuing this statement to address the disturbing escalation of cattle theft in the Greater Mbarara region, a matter that has generated widespread public concern and legitimate outcry among our people. Government has received numerous reports indicating that this vice has reached alarming proportions, with many livestock farmers losing their very animals upon which their livelihoods depend. This trend is unacceptable and cannot be allowed to continue. Livestock is the economy of Ankole and much of the western Uganda. Beyond its economic value, cattle represent years of hard work, family wealth, and hope for a better future. Their theft is therefore not merely a criminal offense against individual farmers, but also a direct attack on government's wealth creation agenda and our national mission to lifting Ugandans out of poverty. What makes this situation even more unfortunate is that some of the stolen cattle were purchased using funds accessed through the Parish Development Model, PDM. Government deliberately invested these resources to enable vulnerable households to build sustainable incomes and escape poverty. When criminals steal such livestock, they are sabotaging one of the government's flagship socio-economic transformation programs and frustrating the efforts of hard-working Ugandans striving to improve their lives. Let me therefore state clearly that government will not tolerate individuals or organized criminal groups whose actions undermine the economic transformation of our people. As the minister responsible for coordinating resident district commissioners, I am directing all RDCs, resident city commissioners, district internal security officers, and district security committees across the Greater Mbarara region to treat cattle theft as this vice must receive the same urgency and coordinated response accorded to other organized crimes that threaten national stability and economic development. The Uganda Police Force to intensify intelligence-led operations, increase patrols, strengthen investigations, and dismantle the criminal syndicates behind these thefts. The criminals involved are increasingly organized, and our response must be even more organized, coordinated, and decisive. At the same time, I wish to commend the resident district commissioner for Mbarara district, Mr. Nicholas Nuwagira, together with the district police commander, the DISO, and the entire district security team for the commendable progress registered so far. They have already led to the arrest of more than 20 suspects believed to be members of the organized criminal network responsible for these thefts. This demonstrates that where security agencies remain vigilant and coordinated, criminals can be defeated. Government has further established that many of the stolen cattle are sold within Uganda, particularly in the districts of Mitoma and Kasese, while others are smuggled across our western border into the neighboring Democratic Republic of Congo. The RDCs, district authorities, veterinary officers, police commanders, and all security agencies in Mitoma and Kasese to tighten enforcement of livestock movement regulations with immediate effect. Transported or traded without proper movement permits and verification of ownership. Livestock markets, checkpoints, and transport corridors must be subjected to heightened inspection. Anyone found transporting, purchasing, or facilitating the movement of cattle without the requisite documentation should be thoroughly investigated. Also remind all police commanders at district and sub-county levels throughout the Greater Mbarara region and government invested heavily in improving policing capacity by procuring motorcycles specifically to enhance mobility, surveillance, and rapid response. These motorcycles must now be fully deployed in protecting our farming communities. The public expects visible policing, timely response, and proactive operations that prevent crime rather than merely responding after losses have occurred. Cattle keepers, I urge you to remain alert and to strengthen community vigilance. Secure your corrals properly, identify your animals where possible, and immediately report suspicious persons, vehicles, or unusual livestock movements. I further call upon LC1 chairpersons, LC2 chairpersons, and LC3 chairpersons, parish chiefs, Gombolola internal security officers, local security committees, and all community leaders to strengthen neighborhood vigilance and work hand in hand with the police and district security committees. Vigilance remains one of our strongest weapons against organized crime. To the wananchi, I wish to emphasize that security is a shared responsibility. Many of these criminals do not operate in isolation. They are often known within the communities where they live or conduct business. I therefore encourage every citizen to volunteer credible information that can lead to the arrest of these criminals. Those who harbor, finance, transport, or knowingly purchase stolen cattle should know that they are equally culpable and will face the full force of the law. Assure all our livestock farmers in the Greater Mbarara region that government has fully taken note of this challenge. A coordinated security response is now underway to dismantle these criminal networks, stolen livestock wherever possible, and ensure that those responsible are prosecuted. Let me also remind every public officer entrusted with protecting our people that leadership demands vigilance, accountability, and action. We cannot achieve the goals of the parish development model, commercial agriculture, and household wealth creation if criminals are allowed to rob citizens of their very assets government has helped them acquire. Government remains committed to protecting lives, property, and the investments of every Ugandan. We shall continue to support our security agencies with the necessary resources while holding them accountable for delivering results. Government and wananchi will defeat these fights and restore confidence among our farming communities. I thank you for your kind attention. Babirie Mire Babalanda, Minister in charge of the Presidency.